everyone, it's Alice Daemon here with another itch.io game called Moonlight Crossing. This is another one of my visual novels that I have to get through, and I have a couple more on the way. So let's get started. On a night like any other, the fairy Pleione dreams until... Boom! Boom, boom! Boom, boom, boom! Oh, I am not going to be able to pronounce her name. I'm going to have to give her a nickname. What? I guess I should go look into whatever that was. Wait, maybe it's Pleione? Pleione? Hang on, let me come back. So I totally did not just go look up how to say her name. I think it's Pleione. So I'm going to either go with that or I'm just going to give her a nickname because I don't know if I'm going to say that right or not. Right, all dressed up and ready to go. It was a big fancy pile of metal unlike any Pleione had seen, stuck in the ground before her. The impact seemed to have created a crater. It's a big thing, probably a human thing. It looks like it was damaged, probably got torn off from a bigger thing. I did hear more than one. I bet my sisters have checked in on those. So, I guess I'll try to catch Malia at her house. You are so cute! Hey Mel, did you find a big hunk of metal like I did? Oh, Pleione, you could say that I did, yes. I heard 3 noises. Do you know how many pieces this thing is in? There were 3 larger pieces and some smaller ones scattered about. There was also a human who had passed away. Oh no! What? How'd he die? Was he trying to do a suicide rush? I beg your pardon. No, it wasn't suicide. I believe that his craft's landing gear failed to engage, causing him to crash. Landing gear? Of course, as you can see, it failed to properly descend from the moon without it. It what? It fell from the moon. The moon? Yes, the moon. I didn't know mortals could go to the moon. Pleione, they had been doing so for years now. But Sakura never told me about them. Who? My pen pal from the moon. Ah yes, the lagomorph you told me about. Lego? What? She's a bunny! A lagomorph is... Never mind. But you know, it might be possible for you to make it fly again. What? Of course, it would need rather comprehensive repairs first. Oh. And I think none of us really have the technical acumen to do so. Oh. Wait! Maybe I could ask Kikka. Kaya. She's immortal. Maybe she knows about these. Well, she is technically immortal, but... Yeah, I do that right now. Thanks, Mel. Mel! Your name is Mel. From now on. You are welcome. You're Mel. Always feel nice to walk up the mountain. Kikka! I'm gonna call her Kikka. Moon Faerie! Best friend! You two are so much alike. Kikka, did you hear those noises last night? Lots and lots of crickets? But that's not what you're talking about, is it? No, a human thing fell from the moon and crashed in the forest. What? And I have a friend on the moon. You do? And I went to visit them. Hooray! So I need you to fix it. What? Fix the moon ship. I'd love to, but I don't think I could do that. Oh, but I thought you were really good at magicking things together. These things are super complicated. I mean, you know, I could probably do it, but I need some, like, extra help. You have me. I mean, something with, like, a whole bunch of happy, positive, goodwill vibes. Goodwill? Right. You know, just because I'm immortal and totally living in the here and now doesn't mean I know a rocket engine is engineered. Wait, what? Right, you know, just because I'm immortal and totally living in the here and now doesn't mean I know how a rocket engine is engineered. Oh, okay. Oh, really? But I'm super good at magic. I could be all Shazam, and then it would be all, yeah, I'm super fixed. Thanks, Kikka. You are the best. So let's do it now. But you know, if I was just all Shazam like that, there wouldn't be much of a story, would there? Ah, Kikka. A story? Haha, don't worry about it too much. Look, I'll work on a spell that should put it together again. Haha. Oh wait, I already said that. Don't worry about it too much. Look, I'll work on that spell and put it together again. Probably. Haha, don't worry about it too much. Look, I'll work on a spell that should probably put it together probably, but it's gonna be really something strong magic. I need you and some other people to really want to succeed. My sisters really want me to succeed. Of course they do, but we need some extra special hyper rank limited edition wishing. Yeah. Wait, well, how would I do that? Well, it looks like sometimes when I'm doing the enter button, some of the previous words get carried over into the next conversation. Well, obviously you have to help them with their extra special hyper rank limited edition wishes too. Oh yeah, that was so obvious. I totally already knew that. I know, I can use my power to see into people's hearts to see what my sisters want. You could do that. As a guardian of the forest, it's one of my main powers. I'm supposed to use it to see if visiting mortals have bad intentions, but I'm sure this is a good cause as well. That's awesome. Use it to give them the biggest favor they have ever gotten. The biggest favor. I could do it. I can look into their hearts and I'll give them a bigger favor than they've ever seen in 5,000 years. 5,000 whole years? At least that much. We don't really count. Wow, that's pretty amazing. That just makes me want something so cool it'll be remembered for 5,000 years, or even more. But I totally can't do that with you standing around, so go help your sisters. Yes, ma'am. 5,000 years, huh? Good thing she never asked me to guess how old she was. Hello? Go away! Ah! Athena? You're so cute! Ugh! What do you want? What's your innermost desire? You to go away and let me nap? You're lying! Can't you look yourself? I sure can, but I figured I'd ask first. Pleione concentrated on Athena, calling on her ability of empathy to look into the deepest reaches of Athena's heart. I see. A wine bottle? Of course. Alright, story time, I guess. Story time? So, I think it was about 50 years ago. You remember my son, Agion? I'm so sorry I'm botching all these names. I sure do. He was such a cute baby. Right, well, as you know, when he finished growing up, he decided to stick to being a fairy and moved away. Yeah, I remember. I miss being called Aunt Fly. There we go. That's your nickname, Fly. Anyway, he moved to this island that has a vineyard, and 50 years ago, he decided to send me a vintage from the area. Wow, so cool. Except it never got here. Aww. What? Why? Don't know, but I think about it all the time. Don't know. Oh, shoot. Can you imagine how well that wine's aged if it's intact? I'm not much of a wine girl, but I bet it's exquisite. Yeah, it's always on my mind. Really, though, let's be real here. It probably smashed or stolen or drank already. So it's alright if you just find out what happened to it, really. Okay. I recall there being a mail from the post service. All our mail goes to Mel, so you should ask her if she still has it archived. Gotcha, thanks. I was gonna go visit her and find out what she wants most anyway. Hey, wait though. What? Why do you want to help me out? You know the thing that crashed yesterday? I'm gonna use it to get to the moon. And I need your love and goodwill to power the magic. Kikka is going to use it to fix it. You're really, huh? Does that mean you want to quit being a guardian of this forest? Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, I get it. You really like the stars and all, sky and all. But is your family really not enough for you? Well, I mean, you and Mel mean a lot to me and all, but I never forgive myself if I give up this opportunity, you know? Well, if you say so, I guess. Thanks, Athena. I'll find you that wine bottle for you. Yeah, sure. She seems really upset. Small one, let not the ravages of the wind and weed mar your heart. Hey, Melly! That's another good name for her. Ah, Fly. I see an image within your heart. Don't you think that's at least a little bit rude? It's a book? But don't you have a lot of those? If you have nothing better to do than to mock me, I suggest you leave. Sorry, but I want to find it for you. If you insist, it is a volume of verse written by a former love. That young man who was living with you? That young man who... Oh, well, why didn't he give it to you like that pocket watch you wear? The act of pouring one's soul on barred onto the page is intensely personal and intensely private. He would not let me look until he had finished. But time took him from me before that could come to pass. He died? I thought he just left. I do beg your pardon? I would like to know, first of all, why you feel the need to pry into my business. I want to make you happy and to support me. To support you with what? Visiting my friend on the moon. I suppose it can't be helped that I should eventually need to take responsibility for planting the seeds of such an idea. Very well, I know not where the book is hidden, but I would very much like to see it returned to me. Unread! Got it. Oh, and Atena mentioned something about a letter from the post. Ply, every letter we receive is from the post. Oh no, I mean the post office itself sent an apology to her for her parcel getting lost. Oh yes, of course. Just let me fetch it. A few minutes later, here it is. There are a lot of formal apologies here that are both not interesting and not useful, but more importantly, they reported the last known location of the missing item. It is by the milkweed forest. That's not far from here. Oh, that's where Oberon and Titania live, right? No longer, I fear. Titania gave her life to protect the milkweed forest from encroaching mortals. Oh, what about Oberon? The loss of his mate, it dwelt rather heavily upon his mind. He left the forest that had been his home to a place I know not of. Perhaps in his breaking his pact with the forest, he has also spurned his immortality. Or perhaps he has formed a new pact and served as a guardian elsewhere. Regardless, if you look there, you might find something. Right, thanks, Mel. I'll check it out later. Time to let Sakura... No, I'll be arriving soon. Dear Sakura, how are things on the moon? We had a big human thingy drop from the sky last night. Mel says that it's a ship used to fly to the moon. I don't know how these things work, but Kikka thinks that she can use some magic to fix it up, if I get people invested enough in my success. I got the idea from Kikka that maybe I got my sisters what they wanted, that maybe they'd want me to succeed in getting to the moon. But Atena got upset that I was thinking of leaving, and I looked into Mel's head without asking, and she said some things that got her a bit mad. I'm not sure if I can succeed in this, but I'm going to try my hardest anyway. I hope I can see you soon. Love, Fly. Alright, I made a copy with carbon paper and... time to burn it! The first time I sent Sakura a letter, it was on accident. I wrote a letter about... I don't remember, but I was upset and wanted to vent. And then I burned it because it'd be like burning my problems away. But then I found a reply in my house a few days later. To Miss Ply of the Silk Forest. I apologize if you're not expecting an actual reply, but I felt it was appropriate. My name is Sakura, and I'm a denizen of the heavens you envy so, residing on the moon. I noticed some unusual smoke in the atmosphere with a strong and sad sentiment, and pulled it together with my magic. I am a rabbit fairy, one among many that have reside here on the moon. I work with my familiars and my fellow denizens to ensure the moon keeps moving properly, so that the tides in the human world go regularly. And frankly, I'm bored out of my mind. Hardly anyone visits, and I have very little, if any, contact with the outside. I want to know what other people and places are like outside of this secluded little satellite. So if you could continue sending me letters, I would very much appreciate it. Thanks for reading, Sakura. That was how I first met her. Well, if you could call it meeting. Anyway, let's go searching. Wait, huh? There's a picture here on my desk of that poet sitting in the silk glades. I remember, that was his favorite spot to write. Maybe his book was left there. What's that you got in your talons? It's my super shiny searcher Mark II. A shiny what? The Super Shiny Searcher Mark II for all your metal detecting needs. It's the cutting edge of metal detector technology. Like the dowsing spell? Sort of. It doesn't use magic though. You can douse for stuff without magic now? Yeah, well, kinda. Well, kinda, sorta. It's not super scientific, and it just finds metals. Could I have that? You know I'm using it to find some primal loot right now, but you know, if you could find something significantly primal yourself, of course I'll let you borrow it. It's gotta be super shiny though. You got it. And here we are at the Silk Glades. This is where we have the silkworms of the forest live and spin their silk, with a little magical guidance. We trade it with humans if we ever need money for anything. That's why we have stuff like Mel's fancy garden and cottage, and a tenuous bar because we paid for them with silk, essentially. But is there anything here? Yep, yep. You're such a cutie! Oh, it's my widow familiar, Kobolos. Kobolos? Yeah. Gone out to protect the forest. Yep. What's that? You found some things? A big blob of silk, and is that something shiny? Got shiny thing. Maybe Kikka might like this. Thanks for being such a good boy. Yep. Hey Kikka, I found a shiny. Yeah? Check this out. Cheap! Whoa, hang on. I want to trade this for the super shiny searcher. Alright, you totally said that before, didn't you? Okay, there you go. Handed over shiny object. Receive super shiny searcher. Time to put this baby to work. You know, I just realized I never asked what she was going to do with that. Let's see, the poet's book was kept in a metal suitcase, as I recall, so time to give this super shiny searcher a shot. There are too many S words in that sentence! I have a lisp. I can't do it. It's reacting to the blob of silk from earlier. Guess there's something in it. Let's carefully take it apart and... A book! Let's see, the name on it, Leon. That was the name of Mel's boyfriend, right? Guess I should hand this to her. Mel, I found the book. You did? You did find it? Where was it? The silk glade. It got wrapped up in some of the silk there. Anyway, here you go. This is... that good? Wait, you're still here? Yeah? Why can't you leave me be for just one brief moment? Are you unsatisfied that I, myself, am the only one to manage our affairs with the outside world? Or must I take up all the troubles of the forest as well before you would give me peace? What's going on? And as for yourself, are you so desperate to leave us that you would abandon a tenant and myself to scurry off to the moon the moment I say it is theoretically possible? Are you going to leave us, stars in your eyes and your head in the clouds, and never for a moment think about all you are leaving behind? And above all else, you would be so desperate to receive my gratitude for the answering of a prayer long unheard that you would not allow me the simple act of experiencing this answer itself? And, oh wait. And you have the gall to... Ah, she left. So, basically you got up in Mel's business and she got super mad. Yeah. Well, it's it's nothing that some time wouldn't fix. Time heals basically everything, right? Some time? Yeah, first you wait until she's not, you know, Danmaku mad, and then you apologize like crazy. The last time I got her mad like this, she would have talked to me normally for 100 years. What? 100 years? Yeah, and you'll be dead by then. Maybe you should go with presents. Presents soothe the savage beast. But, I mean, I just gave her one, and it wasn't enough to make her happy with me. You gotta give her something super duper great that comes right from the heart. The heart? Well, you know, you said you got her a book of poetry, you know? Yeah, right? So now you should obviously go think really hard and give her the most poetic poetry you could ever poem. You think I could write poetry? Young or anybody could write poetry, young or old. You just have to give meaning to the words buried in your heart. Right. Drill them out and excavate them like the humans do to the resources they can. That's maybe a little too dark. Think of it more like, I don't know, gently shoveling dirt into a metaphorical flower pot. Right. Rip out a heart and plant it. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Go forth and plant your heart. You got it. Yeesh. Time to write. Oh, there's a letter. Fly. It's exciting to hear that you might be able to reach the moon, but I am worried you might be making a mistake. The moon is, well, obviously very far away, and human transportation to it, while very sophisticated, is not entirely reliable and not for the faint of heart, especially because you are using something cobbled together from a crashed ship. But in the event that you can make it here, you are more than welcome to stay. I would very much love a companion who could come here and be my friend, especially if there's someone as warm and exciting as you. So I look forward to you making it here if you can. Stay safe, Sakura. Now, what should I write? Something traditional, something silly. I think your sister would like something traditional. I'm not super great at this, but I'll try my best. Mel, I have something for you. It's a poem. You couldn't manage to return Leon's book to me without taking a page for your own perusal? Give me that. Snatch. What is it? What is? Mel, clever and wise, if I, in your brilliant eyes, found myself loved as much as I love you, I should find myself surprised. Mel, my sister dear, I thought I'd always keep your feelings near, but I looked into your heart without seeing your heart, and hurt you much more than I feared. Mel, you are dear to me, as dear as the forest and all its trees, but Sakura too is also dear, and I want to see her too, and I hope you and Athena won't be too angry. Mel, having loved and lost, to lose you again would be a heavy cost. If I should be missed as much as I will miss you, I consider myself not star-crossed. Mel, this is not the end. I know you'll always be my friend. Remember, most importantly, you have to say I'm going before you can say I'm back again. This... my very own sister worked so hard to write a poem for me. I'm right here. Fly. These are horizons I've never believed you would gaze upon. I just wrote something that sounded right. I'm proud of your new artistic exploits. Okay. I'm gladly help you ascend to the moon to be with your love. Well, thank you very... My love? Clearly so, if she is important enough to cause you to give up life with your sisters. I must let you rendezvous with your muse. If you say so. Well, she tried her best, but it was honestly dreadful. Still, it is the act itself, not the end result, that is of importance. Hey, Athena, you got something with Aggie scent? I'm thinking of having Kobolos try and sniff the thing he sent out. Well, I guess I could check in my old junk. I think I shoved a lot of the stuff the kids had in this cabinet. Let's see. Looks like some stuff from your kids is in here too. There's Maya's Lyre, Electra's DS, Vita. PS Vita. Accolon's toy boat, stirrups, horse crap, one of... sorry, I can't say all these names. I'm just so terrible at it. And here we are. Boxing gloves. Thanks. You ever think of how your kids are doing, Fly? Wait, Fly has kids? Sometimes, but I'm fairly confident of their ability to take care of themselves. What about their fathers? I mean, they were all mortals, so I didn't get to know them too well. I didn't want to take over their lives when they could accomplish so much more themselves. Yeah, that's valid, I guess. From my experience, it really hurt when each of my husbands died. I'm sorry, Athena. You still have your sons, though, and they've had actual bloodlines, haven't they? I haven't met any of them. But I'd like to sometime. It's really weird how mortals keep going on, forgetting where they came from, especially the humans. And yet they keep finding new meanings for themselves. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to use these gloves to find that one. Shouldn't take long if it's in milkweed. Yeah, have fun, I guess. Aw, you look so sad. Kobolos, you coming? Yep. I've got a set of Aggie's boxing gloves. Give it a sniff and see if you can find anything here. Milkweed. Eesh, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yep. Sniff, sniff. Kobolov sniffs around, meandering about the place, and then finally settles on a bush. Yep. There. Alright then. What is it? There's a skeleton here. Did Oberon kill this man? Well, he's not here for me to get angry at him, and... Oh, is that the wine bottle? Good boy, Kobolos. Let's get it to Athena right now, and... Frump, crash. Oh no, I tripped and dropped it. Well, she said it'd be fine if it was broken, so this is okay, right? I'll go tell her the news, and she shouldn't be too mad. Although, if she is mad, that wouldn't be good. Hey, Athena. Hey, Ply, what's up? Yeah. I found your wine. Really? Let's have at it, then. And then I tripped and broke it. You what? I got so excited after getting it back that I didn't see where I was stepping, and I mean, you're fine with it being broken, right? I said I was fine with it being found broken. I am not okay with you breaking it. I'm really sorry. I waited all this time to get something back from my only living family left besides you two, and you just casually go and break it? Stars above, just what is wrong with you? I'm gonna leave. Kikka? Fly! I found a wine bottle for Athena, but that got lost in the post. That's cool. I bet she was hitting it immediately. And then I tripped and broke it. Klabamo? Oh no! Yeah, but Athena said it was alright if I found it broken, so I figured she'd be okay with it. But she got pretty mad. Yeah, I could totally see that. Well, what do I do? Well, first, the wine itself is probably pushing up daisies at this point. So there's no way I can fix it? Eureka! I got it! You know, it's not a 100% fix, but I could at least help you put the bottle back together again with my magic, right? But do you think she'll be okay with that? It'll be fun. You did everything you could, right? And it's better than nothing. Alright, it was around here. Watch your step. But I'm flying, you goof! Watch your wing? Ha, sure, but you should probably quit while you're ahead. Oh, okay. Alrighty. That certainly is a whole bunch of glass shards. Shouldn't be too hard from here, but watch my back, okay? Splinters of a treasured past. Remember thy true form. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of magic words. Ta-da! Wow, it looks as good as new. Well, as new as it can be without the wine, and, I did what I could. Anyway, Athena will totally love it. Definitely, let's go then. Athena. Ugh, what now? Look, Ply, I get that you screwed up and all, and I'll get over it eventually, but if you bother me now, I'm probably gonna kill you, seriously. I was able to restore the bottle. Well, that's better than before anyway. Let me see. Wait, what is this? To my dearest mother, Athena. Athena? I keep saying her name wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at pronouncing different names for characters. I know that it's hard to live without me, or my father, or any of your other children. But I want you to know that, while I can't visit you often, I think of you every day, and want you to have this bottle so you can know I'm here with you, at least partially. We may be apart, but our hearts are still connected. I hope that you'll be able to see you sometime. You gave everything you could to make sure I was able to live independently and fend for myself, and I appreciate that. Please give my regards to Aunt Ply and Aunt Mel as well. Aunt Ply was always synonymous with, well, play for me. Oh. Play? Are you kidding me? I've been saying Ply all this time, but it's actually play. And always helped me have fun. Aunt Mel taught me about the outside world and how to read, write, and think. I don't think I could have made it as far in life as I could without their help. Love, Aggie. Play. I'm gonna still call her Play. Because it looks like Play. Thanks so much for bringing this to me. No problem. About this whole leaving thing. Yeah? Well, I've been thinking about it, and everyone I've ever known or cared about besides you and Mel has left, either through dying because they're mortal, or by growing up and doing their own thing like Aggie and your daughters, and I couldn't deal with the idea of you losing you too. Ah. So yeah, that's why I got all testy earlier. Well then, I promise I'll write you when I'm up there. Oh, like how your friend writes you? Yeah, I'll write to you all the time, and you can write back. Alright, I can do that. But I'll smash you to the ground if you don't, even if you are on the moon, so you better do it, okay? You better do it, got it? I got it. Yay, the gang's all here. Is everyone ready? Yep. Yes. I guess. Woohoo! That means it's time. Extra special, hyper, rig, deluxe, 5-star, super, extra dimensional, limited edition, magic, engage! Kikka, that was way too much. With that, the rebuilding of the ship commenced. Kikka was able to mend the ship together at the seams with a bit of help from the 3 fairy sisters. It took a whole day of sweat and exhaustion, but after a while, it was finally done. So this is it then. It has finally been reconstructed. And you're really gonna leave for real. Yeah, I wasn't super sure for a while, since you both brought up I'd be leaving my family, but I thought about it, and I've come to realize my feelings about the matter, and I think I'd be sadder if I passed up this chance to go, than if I went and never saw you two again. If that's what it takes for you to be happy, then no matter what my reservations, I have to let you go. Yeah, same here. Oh, you guys are so cute! You care about your sis so much! You go meet her and tell her your feelings. Yeah, thank you. And goodbye. I'll write you letters. It's a bitter parting, but I know I might see you again someday, so I'll keep that in my thoughts. Thank you, both of you. I'm gonna need a few drinks for this. I think I might partake as well. Whoa, really? Alright, I have to show you everything in my collection then. Why do I fear that even my immortal self may well perish before the dawn comes? So, this is the part where you leave her probably forever. Yeah, probably. Although, maybe if the humans develop sophisticated enough travel, I can hitch her right back. Well, you know, I've been doing some reading about all this, and did you know that the humans are thinking about putting together a space elevator? A what? I'm not sure if I follow. An elevator is like something that humans use instead of flying to get to high places, right? So a space elevator will let them easily get into space and back. Whoa! And then that means easy travel to and from the moon might be happening soon. It's pretty weird what they come up with to solve problems, huh? I know most harpies are all like, ew, humans, they're weak and have no magic and they can't fly, so they're pretty useless for everything. But you know what? It's pretty... wait, I think their tech is super duper hyper cool. I can't really do anything like that easily because I have my talons and a little telekinesis, and I can't really do anything like that easily because I have just my talons and a little telekinesis, and making anything advanced with that is like playing with a plastic guitar. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But I can totally do it. Make something so incredibly awesome that people are going to be talking about me after 5,000 years have gone by. You can do it, Kikka. I believe in you. If we ever meet again, I'm sure by then you'll have accomplished it. You betcha. There's no stopping me. So please look forward to it. I sure will. So, goodbye. And with that, vroom. Fly entered the ship, and Kikka helped her get it launched. It was a long, lonely flight, and at times she worried it wouldn't work, that Kikka had messed up somewhere, that it was going to fall apart again. But somehow, she made it through. Ow! Did I land? I think I did. I think this thing is supposed to land somehow, but I don't know what any of those buttons do. Good thing I'm a fairy and not mortal, because that hurt. Hello? Hello? Is there someone there? You bet! Help me out here. There you are! You're so beautiful! Ah, there you are. Are you Ply? Yeah, that's me. And you're Sakura, right? Yeah, that's me. Welcome to the moon. So pretty! I'm glad I could finally see you. As am I, although I wonder why you came all this way just to see me. It will not be easy to come back from here. Oh, that's because I love you. Love me? I love the moon, I love the view from here, and I love you as a person. It's different from everything I've lived with, and I think by the time I get bored from here, there'll be an easier way to get back. Ah, I see, thank you. I'm glad to have you here. No problem. And so they lived there together for quite a while. Fly became a guardian fairy of the moon, and things were kind of lonely, but nice. Things would eventually change, but that's a story for another time. The end. Oh, that was so cute! Oh, I loved all the character design and art and music. It was so beautiful. Alright, this has been Alice Daemon playing Moonlight Crossing, and I'll see you all in the next video.